Hello and welcome back to my channel. So this week we're gonna work again on the lightning ridge parcel. So this is the stone I'm gonna work on. Right now it's dry, but you already see there's some hint of color here and here. So now I'm gonna wet it. It's actually pretty big, and it seems like the color is all around. Now it's not gonna be the brightest of color. I don't think so. Anyway, I would like it. Um, it's blue, and there's also some of that teal blue green, and it's all around. Actually, it's very strong on this side. I'm tempted to take it take the top off from this side because the blue seems the blue green seems to be on this side, so I prefer to have it on top. Actually, if you check, it actually looks like this just here. It's a different bar than the rest. Uh, so I'll remove all of that. We'll see. I think it's gonna be could easily end up being 4 or 5 carat, maybe probably a crystal. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna keep a backing. That remains to be seen. I do have quite a bit of leeway. This doesn't look like a crack in on the inside, so I'm hoping it will stay this way. I'm hoping it's just a chip from the when it was removed. So yeah, I will reveal the color and come back. I think that the shape should be pretty pretty easy to figure out unless there's something hidden. Could easily make this a pendant or something of a fairly decent size. So yeah, I will do that and I will come back. And I am back, and this is the stone as it is. It took me a long time, that rock is very hard. So this is the face now. So it's a pretty decent, uh, it's a pretty decent blue, and then at this angle it's a bit more blue-green. Um, so yeah, pretty decent. However, here there's a you can kind of see the background, and there's still this. So I'm thinking that this part is gonna go, and what I was thinking is that the color looks just so much better here in front of the dark than for example here where there's a notch. So I'm thinking of also removing that, and then I'm like, well, there's actually a square, well, a rectangle or an oval there. So what I'm gonna end up doing is probably just remove all the parts where it goes over, where the bar itself is wider than the potch, um, and shape it from there. Just because I do think it's gonna look slightly neater, and it's very difficult to actually get the color in focus, but it's decent, and that's good enough. So yeah, remove. I don't have enough fingers to do it correctly. I do see a decent little shape. Hopefully, I can get it done in time for the release of the video that it's supposed to be this week. If that's not the case, you'll never know. So it doesn't really matter. But um, yeah, I will work on that and hopefully get it done. And I am back with the almost or kind of final result. I still need to polish it a bit more, but I think that this still gives you a good idea of what it is. It's I would say basically a floral pattern. blue green, especially the green, especially pops up at this angle. So yeah, pretty decent stone. Obviously, it's being being blue, and even then the brightness being not so much. It's visible in regular daylight. I would say it's probably B B2, I think, um, and it's yeah basic blue. So I would say this stone, which is probably 3 carats and a half at this point. I think that's you know $35-40 stone, because it is pretty big, but it's also not very desirable in terms of color and pattern. Um, but yeah, it's still a win. It still should cover about 20% of the parcel cost. So pretty happy. Yeah, still a bit of work to do for the polishing, but you still get the idea. Yeah, so that will be it for this week. Next week, probably gonna stay within the same parcel, or another piece from the same miner, but I'll see that eventually. So that'll be it for this week. As always, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fancy things, and I will see you in the next one.